simple. That's the setup with the Wacky Shot rig. Now, here's the thing that makes it different than a regular Wacky rig. Number one, it's obviously going to fall faster. So you have a lot more options as far as depth options and rate of fall with it. I usually like the 1/16 of an ounce. The only time I use an 1/8 ounce is if it's really windy or if I'm fishing really deep. Say if I'm fishing down 15 or 20 foot deep, I may go to the 1/8 ounce. Or if it's one of those days where the wind's blowing 15 or 20, I may go to an 1/8 ounce. But for the most part, I like the 1/16. And with the 1/16 ounce, it's going to fall about like this, about just like this. 1/8 ounce is going to fall just about like that. So here's a situation where a Wacky Shot works better than a Wacky rig. For me, a Wacky rig is pretty much relegated if you're fishing water depth of 5 feet or less. That's when I use a Wacky because it's a real slow fall. If I'm fishing deeper, say for example, if I'm fishing, 5 to 20 foot deep, which I do a lot in April, especially in clear water, that's when I'll go to the Wacky Shot to get it down on the bottom a little bit quicker. That's one thing about it. Or like I said, if you're, say if you're fishing, say if the fish are less than 5 foot of water and it's just blowing like a mother, it's blowing 20 miles an hour. And when you throw a Wacky rig out there, it just skirts around, it just like floats along the top because it's so windy. Then you can go to the Wacky Shot to get that presentation down. But the main thing, the way that I fish it, is just like a shaky head. When I throw a Wacky Shot, I work it the same way as I do a shaky head. There's no difference with it. It's just a different presentation. So I'll throw it out there, for example, say if I throw it on a point or just a bank out there, throw it out there, I'll let it go to the bottom. It's very important on a Wacky Shot to watch your line as it falls because you will get bites on the way down, especially in clear water. If you're fishing a little bit deeper, like say the water is 20 foot deep and you got water visibility of 4 or 5 foot clarity, I catch a lot of fish on it just on the way down. They'll come up and hit it just like a Wacky, but mainly I'm waiting for it to get to the bottom. So when it gets to the bottom, I'll let it hit the bottom and then I'll just shake it and pull it like that. So I'll just shake it like I would a shaky head with the rod tip, just shaking it like that. Pull it maybe 2 foot, let it fall back down, shake it, pull it like that. So it's on the bottom like this, and it's sort of just crawling along the bottom like this, and then I pull it up, let it fall, crawls along the bottom there. But the difference is, it's all about the mood and the personality of the fish they want. Some days they want it rigged wacky like this. They just like the presentation of it. And some days they want it on a shaky head, where it's just a straight worm with a shaky head on it. So the main thing with that is you have to determine the mood and the personality of the fish, what they want day in and day out. This is one